Well, and to make the playoffs in the West, you do need to have a record similar to that of the Lakers against the East. You know, Steve, no team that made the postseason in the West had a record below 500. So the Lakers took care of what they needed to.
Well, you know what's odd, Kevin, is that in the shortened season before, when the Lakers were the cream of the Pacific Division and everything was going well, they only went 500 against the East. So, you know, if they want to bounce back this season, they'll need to not give away games and make sure they keep their out-of-conference record better than 500.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. LeBron kicks to Hazel. Back to LeBron. Tips it. Miami on defense. It's a three-point game. Nash dishes to Kobe. Nash with it. Wade picks him up. The shot by Nash. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, it's interesting. Part of the reason Nash struggled getting used to playing with the Lakers is because he was always the guy making the offense go. The offense ran through him with his prior teams. You know, at one point in his career, Nash was known more for his shooting than anything else. An interesting turnabout in his career.
Now Kobe, after Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go. Kobe, the pass to Nash. Clock at 6. Young's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And for Steve Nash, one of the great playmakers and pick-and-roll operators in league history. And Steve, you think it makes sense for the Lakers to take him off the ball?
Well, it just depends on what the rest of the roster looks like. But last season, because they really didn't want to run their offense through their bigs inside, it forced the ball into Kobe Bryant's hands more. And Nash became more of a spot-up shooter as a result.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
And he's good on the second. And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, you know, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but, you know, for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. So it's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
Here's Wade. Steve Nash making his last shot. Kobe against Wade. He feeds it to Chalmers. Haslam, a screen on Nash. Out to Wade. From deep three-point range, Steve Nash pulls it in.
That's a bad shot. He's not a good three-point shooter anyway, and that was just too deep.
I'm with you on that, Steve. Which one of us should break it to him?
Dishes to Kobe. Nick Young on the wing. Back to Kobe. Nick Young on the wing. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Heat. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
A short time ago, Mike D'Antoni and I were able to catch up. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Gasol. After the miss from Hazel. Good!
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication.
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Chalmers against Nash. Young. The dish to Gasol. Back to Young. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The shot by Nash, no good.
Well, LeBron James was probably his best season statistically a year ago. I don't think there's any question about it, guys. I mean, certainly it was his most. I mean, he had career highs.
For Kobe. And it's Farmar in for Steve Nash. Blake kicks to Johnson. Now the feed to Farmar. Outside for Gasol. Johnson outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. For the three. The Lakers rebound. Farmar dishes to Johnson. And there's the pass to Farmar. Gasol, a screen on Allen. Pass to Blake. He kicks it to Farmar. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson kept alive. Hill passes to Gasol. And it's blocked by Battier. The Heat have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for LeBron James this season before last, he really focused on scoring in the post. You know, Steve, using his size and strength.
And we've seen.
And it's tied up with that one. Clark, as you said, the Lakers had a lot of lofty expectations put on them, but you never know what's going to happen when a team is put together. And Steve, they just couldn't reach that bar that was set so high for them.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end of the year. And that unit only started 7 games all season together, so they never really were able to develop any chemistry. And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Now Farmar. Gasol in the high post. Battier on him. Gasol kicks to Farmar to end the drought. It's all tied in Miami. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.